The Earth people who can think are so frightened by those who cannot. The dead. The dead.
Oh, there we are. Hey, guys. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Viral Venom. Tonight's episode is very special, as you can tell by this rough intro here. We have a bunch of the amazing cast members from HOUND Bites with Mary Kate live with us. In just a moment. We'll bring them out in a second. But first, we have to give a special thank you to Michael Claude Thomas and the B-Movie Monsters for allowing us to use their song Plan 9 in our intro video. Thank you so much to Michael Claude Thomas and the B-Movie Monsters. Do you want to say anything?
Yeah. Michael Claude Thomas, we work with him on a few of our projects. As many of you know, I'm echoing really bad, so apologize for my delay in what I'm saying because it's really annoying me. But anyways, with Michael Claude Thomas, he wrote the theme song for Killer Pizza. You want to tell him the title?
The title is called It's Called Revenge. It's available on streaming platforms all across the Monsterverse. Go to your favorite streaming platform today and download the B-Movie Monsters. It's Called Revenge.
Yes, all across the Monsterverse.
All across the Monsterverse. Okay, guys, stay tuned until the end of this episode for a very special announcement. But first, we have to get to our guest, right? Let's talk about Blood Loss real quick.
I forgot one more thing about Michael Claude Thomas, though. He wrote the outro song for
HOUND Bites with Mary Kate. How cool is that? That Michael Claude Thomas guy is pretty cool.
He's pretty cool, and we hadn't announced it yet, but maybe I'll make a spoiler.
Okay.
Alert. Spoiler alert. He's actually going to do one of our remote roles for an episode.
For HOUND Bites.
For HOUND Bites.
Oh, with Mary Kate?
Yep, with Mary Kate.
Oh my God. That's pretty cool. All right, so Friday the 13th Blood Loss is being released on Friday, June 13th. We had our red carpet premiere in November. Everybody's been asking about it. When can I see it? When can I see it? So June 13th is the date. You finally get to see it.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. It's won several awards, including Best Feature Film, Best International Feature Film, Best Actor for Christian Bester, Best Actress for Beatrice Buckley, and I'm forgetting a couple, but Mandy got Best Makeup twice. She got another one today.
Yeah, I was surprised by that one. He didn't tell me about it.
I
found out by looking on Facebook.
That was from the Tuesday of Horror Film Festival. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I was excited.
All right. Yeah, I thought you would be. It was pretty fun. All right, so we are June 13th, Friday the 13th, Blood Loss is being released. Everybody gets their Blu-rays, DVDs, and all that stuff. If you haven't gotten it, they're still available through Indiegogo. Make sure you donate today and get your copy. Killer Pizza is our upcoming feature film. It's in demand on Indiegogo. If you haven't joined that campaign yet, go join. It has a bunch of amazing people attached to it, including Walter Phelan, a.k.a. Dr. Satan from the House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, Tom Glynn from Creepshow, Albert from The Wedding Singer and Killjoy, Nancy Ann Ritter from Scream, Tam Taylor, Mark Brubaker, Colin Fiol, and Nathaniel Oliver, and Robert Todd Kennedy, and just a ton of amazing people. Ashley Hargrove. Yeah, I said Mark Brubaker. Of course I did. Christian Bester. Christian Bester is going to be in it. All right. So it's in demand on Indiegogo. But tonight we have, of course, the cast members from Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate. And look who's in the comments. Oh my God, it's Mary Kate.
Mary Kate.
She says, congratulations. You are the very best, Mandy. The very best.
I know.
Let's see. Lance LeBron says, can't wait to see Killer Pizza. Thank you, Lance. I can't wait to see it either. I'm excited for it. All right. So I don't want to keep the guests waiting. Let's bring them out.
Yeah, bring
We have
them
a bunch of them here tonight.
I know. I didn't expect that.
I know. You didn't believe me. I told you they would be here. You're like, no. Yep, they're here. All right. Let's see. Who do we have tonight? Okay. She's making her voice acting debut in Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate. She's portraying, she's doing the voice for Echo the Tarantula, Mary Kate's pet tarantula in the show. So without further ado, let's bring out this exciting up-and-coming actress, Nancy Trejo.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
We're doing great, too. We're glad that you're on with us tonight. This is pretty cool. So Nancy's going to be Echo the Tarantula in Horror Hound Bites, and we want to get to talk to her about that. But first, as I mentioned before the show started, we have Nancy, and I just mentioned it a second ago too. Nancy Ann Ritter from Scream was announced as a cast member in Killer Pizza, and ever since then, whenever we have a new guest on the show, Mandy has to ask a very special question. Go ahead, Mandy, ask her.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Well, if you can't notice by my background, clearly I love Pennywise. So I'm going to say the newer version of it.
The newer one, so the Bill Skarsgård version.
Very much.
Have you seen Nosferatu yet?
I've seen everything that he has been in, from TV to
she's a big fan.
short movies. I own everything of his on DVD, everything.
What's the one? I can never remember. There's the one where him and the girl break into the couple's house. Remember?
Oh.
And the girl's in the basement. She's tied up.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it at the moment.
That was a good one.
I have
It's
it.
right on the tip of my tongue. I'll remember.
I like that movie.
I'm the
Whatever
worst
that movie
person
is.
to ask about things.
So what did you think of the new Crow movie?
I mean, I liked it. I think that people didn't give it a chance just because people thought it was disrespectful to Brandon Lee. Personally, I think Brandon Lee would be proud to have an actor like Bill Skarsgård portraying that same character. And the movie was done very different. So I think people should take a little bit of a break and give it a chance. I loved it.
So we have friends in the comments. Lance is saying he hopes that we will let him do a review on Killer Pizza. It's very possible. We could talk to him about it. Right? Okay.
I was trying to read what you said because it's echoing.
Okay.
So it's like I'm not catching everything that's said all the time. So I apologize.
And Mary Kate says, hooray, my favorite Pennywise is Bill Skarsgård. Very cool. And then Michael Ferris, he corrected me last name because I said his last name wrong last time. So I know I have it right this time. I think I said Faris last time, but it's Ferris, like Ferris wheel. Like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah. I got you this time. I know. Oh, look at this. Gary Baker. We haven't seen Gary in a while. Says, hello, guys. Hello, Gary. How are you?
Hi, Gary.
Gary has a cool thing that he does with stop motion. Gary, feel free to leave links in the comments section there. But before we move on with Nancy, let's bring on our other guests. We got a lot of them waiting back there. Okay.
You can bring somebody else on.
Yeah. All right. So our next guest is how do you pronounce the character's name? Is it Hattie? Hattie. Okay.
Because she's the Hattie, the headless bull rider.
Hattie, the headless bull rider. This is Mandy Colman's making her acting debut in the show too. It's pretty cool. And Nancy and Mandy are close friends, so it's cool to have them both on the show together tonight. Let's bring out everyone's favorite, super awesome Mandy Colman.
Yay.
Hello, Mandy.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
I'm wonderful. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. We're going to talk to you about Hattie, the headless bull rider. But first, we have to ask you, what's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, there's so many. I'm gonna have, and I have to. Actually, there's two of them. There's two series that I like, and it's the Saw series and the Conjuring series. I love the Nun. In the Saw series, I love the psychological piece of it.
Very cool. So Saw and The Conjuring. You like The Conjuring? You like The Conjuring?
I like the Saw movies and the Conjuring movies.
Yeah, I like Saw. I'm not as familiar with Conjuring stuff though.
You didn't watch them.
Yeah, I gotta check them
He
out.
hasn't seen them.
I don't know. Maybe I've seen parts of them. I don't know. I have to check them out. I have to check them out now. All right. So has anybody said, somebody had to have said The Conjuring by now, right?
No, I don't think the Conjuring's been brought up. I don't think Saw's been brought up.
Has it been brought up? It?
It
might be a new one too.
That might be a new one.
That might be a new one. Those are good ones though.
Sorry.
All right. So we actually have, you would think that these are our only guests, but no, we actually have more guests waiting in the wings. Christopher Lee Jansen, who is portraying
Christopher Lee Jansen. He's going to be a ghost in the show.
He's a ghost in Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate. How cool is that?
And he's also going to be one of the episode sponsors.
All of the episodes.
All of the episodes.
Yeah. Yes.
All the episodes.
Yes. And we will have him out here. We want to talk to him about that. So let's get him out here. And Christopher has been super supportive. Yeah. All right.
You had to get a confirmation before you brought him out. He's right there.
I know. All right, let's bring him out. Everybody's favorite, the super amazing Christopher Lee Jansen. Oh my God, how cool is that? I kept telling Mandy, I kept telling her you would be here tonight. She's like, "There's no way you got the real Christopher Lee Jansen," and I was like, "Yes, I did." I told you. How are you tonight?
Great. How are you?
Good. Mandy has to ask you a very special question.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
My license plate even says Tangina. That's my license plate.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome. Poltergeist is a good one. All right, let's see. Gary Baker says, I just watched Hard Eyes a week ago and it was funny and good. It is pretty funny. It reminded me of like 2000 slasher movies. Like,
it was pretty entertaining. I liked it.
You liked it? Reminded me of like Halloween H2O, Scream 3. Kind of had that I Know What You Did Last Summer kind of vibe.
No, actually,
Wrong.
It was more comical than anything.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't know. The H2O didn't have like a comical vibe. It was just wasn't as good as the other movies.
Yeah, all right.
It wasn't supposed to be funny,
All right.
but it was.
All right. I liked it. Either way, I liked the movie. It was fun. Nice to meet you, Nancy, Mandy, and Christopher Lee.
Okay, it was good night. See you all later.
Mary Kate says, such an amazing team. Yeah, I think it's the best team. Speaking of team, we have another actress. This one has been in a whole bunch of different movies and things. So I'm super excited to have her on tonight. She's going to be, what can you tell us about Tasha's character?
Okay, let me pull it up because hers is a little bit more complex.
Okay. So while you're doing that, I would mention that she is known for her involvement with films such as Alien Horde from the Mahal Empire, Aversion from Anthony Chila, It Came From Somewhere, Inner Beauty, The Plague, The Christmas Gift, Macintosh Manor, Myth's Dollhouse. Let's see, she has some cool ones coming up. Going Legit, Alien Horde from the Mahal Empire, Little Red Riding Hood, Two Truths and a Lie, Alien Storm. Did I say that one? Did I say Alien Horde twice? I said Horde twice, didn't I? Well, Alien Horde and Alien Storm. Let's see. She was in The Star Child. Oh, that's the podcast. Okay, the podcast. The Cellar, The Plague, and a bunch of other stuff here.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's bring her out and I'll go over her bio.
All right, let's bring her out. Here she is. Oh my God, it's Tasha Walker-Carroll.
Hi, Tasha.
Tasha's on mute right now. Let's see if we can unmute her. There we go.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good, good. Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. We'll manage. So now that we have you here, go ahead.
Before I go over her character bio, for in a little bit, let's ask her what her favorite scary movie is.
All right, Tasha, what's your favorite scary movie?
Well, you know that guy with the leather mask. He chases his babysitter around. Halloween.
Halloween. Okay. Do you prefer? What did you think of the most recent ones?
I haven't watched the most recent ones.
Haven't
I like
seen
the
them?
old
Okay.
stuff.
Okay, the original. Mandy's favorite movie is Halloween 3. Do you like that one?
I can't remember which one that one is. I like the first one. I like the first one, and I like the Halloween H2O.
Okay.
So Halloween 3 is the Season of the Witch. It's the one where all the kids are wearing the masks, sitting in front of the TV. The one that doesn't have Michael Myers in it.
The one that doesn't have.
I don't think I've watched that one.
They show him for like a split second on a TV, but it's starring Tom Atkins. It's a really good one. I really like that one. So with Tasha, I'm going to have her portraying the lady in a portrait that's going to be hanging over the TV in the show.
Okay.
Her character's name is Lady Vesper Whitethorn. She was a curator of forgotten horrors. The backstory is Lady Vesper Whitethorn was a noblewoman known for her obsession with preservation of tragic tales. Her manor, Whitethorn Hall, held a library of disturbing diaries, lost letters, and morbid paintings. Works she believed held fragments of the soul.
Very cool.
So I won't give out any spoilers of why she's there, going to be portrayed in the portrait and everything. We'll find out soon enough. Especially with Madam Midnight, she likes to tell everybody's business. But I'm super excited for this character, and Tasha's going above and beyond for it, and I couldn't be happier about that as well.
This project's a lot of fun because all the different cast members are doing different things to get ready for it. So some are building sets at their houses, some are getting like custom clothing made, and we have custom props that we had to send out for some people. We have to send shirts out to one of the actresses.
Yeah, playing the mannequin. That's going to be a fun one too.
So yeah, it's pretty cool seeing all this stuff come
Jansen,
together.
He's going to be a ghost, and he's going to be in makeup and everything for it. And like we said before, he's going to be our sponsor for every episode.
For all of them?
For all of them.
Oh my God, that's pretty cool. So Christopher, you are, we're set to show off your cool Ouija board in the show. Did you want to tell us about that? What can you tell us about the Ouija board?
Well, I've recently partnered with a company called Creepy Crates to produce these boards. They do custom boxes where they'll send people haunted objects from different haunted places and haunted memorabilia. And another thing they do is produce wood carved boards. So I partnered with them for my own board, as that's using the board is a big part of my work. I work as a psychic medium, spiritual advisor, paranormal investigator, and writer.
So do you have books out right now that people can find?
Not now, but I've got 3 that are this close.
They're on the way. So once
I can't do anything like a normal person. I have to work on 3 at the same time.
Yeah. So once you are ready to release that, we'll get you back on so we can promote that too. So we can let everybody know where to find the books.
I just realized how fitting it was. He's a ghost in the show.
Yeah, he's a ghost.
I'm like the real life Tangina.
Yeah.
So what got you into all of that, like paranormal? Is it paranormal research and things?
It is. To be very honest, when I was 10 years old, I had a dream that my mother's best friend passed away. And she was a healthy 42-year-old woman, nothing in the world wrong with her. 3 days later, she died.
Huh. Wow. And then, so then you thought maybe you could find a way to contact her, or it got you interested in
Well,
afterlife?
it was more like she found a way to contact me.
Okay.
And then I just knew that there was something there and it would become a part of my work. I spend a lot of my time in haunted and maybe even abandoned buildings. So
That's cool. Do you do a YouTube channel where you show off the readings and things, or is it all private?
most of what I do readings wise is private because it gets pretty deep and pretty personal.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. So if somebody
I have
wanted,
stuff to talk to him about, but I'll talk to him off the show.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
So,
some cool things.
so I'm wondering if somebody is open to having you do a reading for them, is that something you would like to do? And if so, how do they contact you, and how do they go about doing that?
They can just reach out through my Facebook page, just under my full name, Christopher Lee Jansen. You can't miss that it's me. When you see the picture, you'll know it's me. But yeah, I'd be very open to that.
So do you do have you been doing readings since you were 10?
I have.
Yeah.
And currently
That's
I
pretty cool.
travel a lot and do different events. I host events and put events on at different haunted locations and teach psychic development workshops.
Ah, okay. Do you use any of the like ghost hunting equipment or anything like that, like we see on TV shows, or is this different?
I'm not big on equipment. I mean, I like to partner with someone who uses it because it's really interesting to see how things line up between what they're getting with their equipment and what I'm getting with my senses. For myself, if I'm using anything, it's more than likely a set of dowsing rods, a pendulum, or a Ouija board. I mean, I've got 4 boards in my car at all times, and each has a different purpose.
Would it be? Is there any sort of possibility that Christopher might show up in the show as like a paranormal researcher at some point, where he's trying to contact the other ghosts in an episode or something?
That's definitely a possibility. It would be kind of cool, Christopher.
I love that.
Not gonna lie.
I'm down for anything.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Right. Okay. So let's talk about Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate quick for the audience who they already know what's going on, but in case somebody missed out, Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate is our brand new web series. We're currently filming episode number 1. These are mini bite-sized episodes. We said that they would be 4 to 10 minutes long, but I think they're actually going to be a little bit longer, which is good for us because we get more screen time, and it's good for the viewers because they get more show out of it. It's bad for her because she has to edit more stuff.
Yeah, we had an overwhelming response with people signing up for the project at this current moment because my cat actually joined the cast. We have 39 cast members in total.
Very cool. 39.
Well, actually, not 39. I'm sorry. We have 41. We just had 2 more cast members added after the cat.
We had one more. 40. Yeah. 40. 40 or 41. It's exciting though, either way, right?
No, because we got the
Okay.
count. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Somebody upgraded. So yeah,
Okay.
it is 40.
Okay. All right. So that was right. I'm not going to say I was, but I was. All right. Cool.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'll hear that for the rest of the night.
All right.
But yeah, so if everybody noticed, we did the cast announcement for Sabrina. Are you excited for that?
So now we have to explain who Sabrina is. Sabrina is Mandy's cat. She's going to be in the show. She's the fill-in body for a character named Lucifer, the Black Cat, who's voiced by Jeremy Hirsch.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we made a cast announcement for her. Very cool. We're all excited to work with her. All right. So we have Mandy Colman, who we haven't gotten a chance to talk to very much. So Mandy, what made you want to get involved with Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate?
So Nancy and I had gone to a Day of the Dead convention, and that's when I first met Mary Kate. She was there with her vendor booth for Clown Motel, and we hung out with them quite a bit. So connected on Facebook, and I just happened to see that this was a project that she was involved in, and I was checking it out, just curious to see what it was, and it intrigued me quite a bit. And so, yeah, I jumped on it, and I started with just a simple perk of, one of the thank you perks, and it kept snowballing into what I'm now, every episode, and a floating head. So, just I've never done anything like this, and over the last couple of years, I've come out of my shell quite a bit, and thought this would be a cool thing to do.
So yeah, we're super excited to work with you. We all get along pretty well, and Mandy's happy to have you as part of the cast. So do you think that this is something that you'd want to continue doing past the show? Would you like to get involved with more movies, or are you still kind of figuring things out, or what do you think?
Potentially, I guess, kind of see how this goes, and I'm open to anything. So we'll see what happens.
Very cool. So she is going to be featured in every episode.
Yes.
Yeah, Hattie, the headless bull rider, right? Yes. And so she's kind of the character is kind of a riff off of the headless
horseman.
Okay, so it's pretty interesting seeing how all this stuff's coming together. Then we have Nancy, who's good friends with Mandy. Nancy is going to be the voice of Echo the tarantula, who is Mary Kate's pet tarantula.
Yes. As the show progresses, you're going to find out what Echo truly is. But at the moment, all I'm telling everybody is that you're a spider.
So all the characters kind of have like secret backstories that we find out as we watch.
But Echo's just a little bit more than a tarantula, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. So Nancy, did Mandy drag you into this, or did you drag her into this, or how did that happen?
Well, she kind of dragged me into it. So like she said, we met Mary Kate back in January in Las Vegas. I've been to the Clown Motel before, so I just gravitated right over there, and Mary Kate and I just hit it off. She's amazing. So like Mandy said, she got into this a little earlier than I did. But when this tarantula one came up, Mandy was all over me, because I am deathly afraid of spiders. Like a little pinpoint spider will make me cringe. And so she thought it was funny. So yeah, she insisted that I do this. So here I am facing my fears, and I'm going to actually be a spider.
Cool. Go ahead.
Well, no. I thought that was pretty funny that Mandy is just torturing her friend by giving her the role of a spider.
Big time.
It's pretty cute.
I
can't say too much more about it.
I battled a tiny spider in the bathroom this morning, and it took me forever to get rid of it. It was pinpoint, but I was in the corner like, so here I am being a big tarantula. That should be interesting.
I had a pet tarantula named Skeletor. He died on me, so I wanted to put a tarantula in the show.
Well, thank you, because here I am.
Yes.
So, is this something you ever thought you would be doing, like a voice for a character in a web series? Or, I mean, you're clearly a horror fan.
Yeah.
Is that something did you ever imagine yourself kind of getting involved that way?
I mean, I always thought it would be kind of neat or cool or whatever to be in a movie or be in something that was horror genre related. I don't know that I ever actually thought it was going to happen. So yeah, I mean, like Mandy, this is a start for me, and I'm hoping to see where this goes. So far, it seems like a lot of fun. I have 3 lines in episode 1, so I recorded those and sent them over today. We'll see how that sounds. Hopefully I did okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that there's some more opportunities for me in the future.
That's pretty good though. 3 lines to get started. That's pretty good, honestly. Just, to get your toes wet and everything,
As the episodes go, there'll be a little bit more.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, this is episode 1. There's a lot of characters. It's kind of a short show too. The episodes are kind of short, so it's a lot to squeeze into each episode.
Right.
I needed to introduce the main characters a little bit more for this episode. So especially the ones who are going to be doing the commentary and everything for the movies and everything. I wanted everybody to get that good feel for everybody, but while still getting everybody else introduced as well.
Should we mention that the show is also starring Beatrice Bubley, horror icon, aka Amanda Kruger from the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Also won an award for her portrayal. I'm having a hard time getting this out. Losing my voice now from all the intros. But she won an award for playing Pamela Voorhees in our upcoming movie, Friday the 13th Blood Loss, which is being released Friday the 13th in June. Right? Friday, June 13th?
Yeah.
Yes? All right.
June 13th.
Blu-rays and DVDs are available now through Indiegogo. Beatrice will be Madam Midnight in Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate, and she's kind of like a storyteller, right?
Yes, she's an old gypsy soul who does bedtime nightmare stories for everyone. I thought it would be funny to have Freddy Krueger's mom tell everybody nightmare stories.
Yeah, and it was pretty fun doing the table read with her because I got to hear her tell the first story, and that was pretty exciting. Getting to hear the background of that character that everybody else will get to hear when they see episode 1 coming soon to a theater near. No, okay, all right. We got Tasha Walker-Carroll, who we've been excited to work with. We've been wanting to work with her for a while. I'll
give one little thing about her character. What gave me the inspiration for it was Dorian Gray. It's not exactly along those lines, but I pulled some inspiration from it.
Who's Dorian Gray?
Oh, he was someone who kind of sold his soul basically, and got for eternal youth. There's a portrait of him that hangs up and keeps him young. If anything happens to the portrait,
what's that mean?
He's kind of a goner. So he's like immortal, but it's all based on that painting.
So that's a pretty interesting character.
That's kind of an easy way to explain it.
All right. So Tasha Walker-Carroll, I had to pull up her IMDb here because she has way too much stuff that she's done. I can't remember all of it. I know she was attached to Alien Horde and Alien Storm.
Shame on Tasha for having too many movies.
She's Debbie in Two Truths and a Lie. She was just in Aversion as well from our friends.
And I have some others.
And Christina Lasser. You have some others too?
I have some others that I haven't been added to yet. I booked some last month, and then I have a project I'm producing, No God West of Haze. And so I'm the executive producer on that. And the writer of that is an actual off-Broadway actor. He reached out to me to produce it. And the guy that's going to score the film, he's in the Rock Hall of Fame. So it's really cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Can you tell us, are we allowed to know any other details about those yet or not yet?
Okay, well, the one, No God West of Haze, that's a Western set in the 1800s, and it's going to be about Bill Hickok.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Do y'all know who that is? It's some old outlaws, and it's just really cool.
How come we don't have any like ghost cowboys in this?
We do, Hattie.
Oh, Hattie. Oh, that's right. She's the headless bull rider. Okay. That's cool.
She's gonna be wearing a cowboy hat.
She is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, there you go.
Oh,
there it is. Yep, look at that.
Nice.
So, Tasha, how did you film on location for Aversion?
Aversion, I did not. Going Legit, I did.
Okay.
Several others, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So Going Legit, you were Beth. Do you want to tell us about that one more?
Yeah. So I was the lead Beth. And so the basics of this is like two guys break out of prison and they end up climbing into my window. And I'm a single mom, a widow. I have 2 kids. I think they climb into the house. And then so I'm upstairs reading a book. And so this guy walks up and he scares me. And so he tries to tie me up. And it's a comedy. So it's not like really dramatic or anything. And so in the end, we our family adopts them as like uncles to my kids.
Well, that's pretty cool. Is that available on streaming platforms? Could we watch that?
It's in post right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So once that is out, let us know so we can check it out and share it for you. I'm just going over your credits again. I wanted to see what we can. Okay. So it looks like, were you in? Oh, okay. So you're a cinematographer too.
Yeah. I have something out right now. That one you said, the Star Child, that is actually an audio book. It's on Amazon right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what's that one about?
Okay, so it's based on this old, I think it's like Oscar Wilde. So I'm the Mo, and I am a turtle dove in that one.
Turtle dove. Okay,
yeah, they're really fun characters.
Cool. And that's on, where did you say Spotify? Amazon.
Oh yeah, Amazon, Spotify, all the major platforms.
Okay, that's pretty cool. It's called Star Child. Audio book. Mandy likes audiobooks. You can probably check it out.
Yeah, I'm addicted to them.
Yeah, they're really fun. I love voicing over different characters, and I'm working on a Goldilocks right now.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Is that in that same show, or that's
a different one? It's based off it's like the Three Bears, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but so it's like a 1900. So I wrote the script, and I have I'm just actually finishing mine because I've been sick with strep. So really to squeeze my vocal cords for that the voice is like a child, so I have to really squeeze them, and I've been sick, so I can't really do that right now. I'm still trying to get over it.
Oh, okay. We have Mark Benset in the chat here, says, "Hey everyone, can't wait for the new series to come out." Thank you, Mark. Mark was on last night. He was live with Brian and Kyle Flett from the Flett Lives, Return of the Living Flett. He has a different name now. He keeps changing it, but it was a good episode.
I didn't get to
see it. They did their favorite 90s movies.
Favorite 90s movies?
Mm-hmm.
What
do you think his favorite movie was?
Where, let's listen to this.
Okay, all right.
I sat there, and for it was once a week, I would sit there with my girls, and I was making them watch a different 90s movie for like a few months.
So let's do something fun for Mark and Brian who are watching. What's your favorite 90s movie?
Oh, there's so many.
You got to pick. You can say a couple. Say a couple.
Okay. I'm gonna have to cheat.
All right, Christopher Lee Jansen. What's your favorite 90s movie?
This is horrible. I'm like sitting here sweating because I knew you were going to ask that.
All right.
I'm like so stuck in the 80s. I can sit here and give you an 80s movie like that. Now I'm like, God, what came out in the 90s? I'm horrible.
Colman, what's your favorite 90s movie?
Me? I think I'm in the same boat as Christopher.
Nancy was some.
Okay, well, I am also in their boat, but I do know that the original It, of all things, came out in 1990, so I'm good. We're going to go with that.
All right. What about Tasha Walker-Carroll? What's your favorite 90s movie?
One of my favorite movies is Jumanji with Robin Williams.
Is that the 90s?
Yes. Yeah, it was like 95. Yeah.
Viewers, we want to know, what is your favorite 90s movie? Let us know in the comments section so we can show it on screen and talk about your favorite movie. It'll be a lot of fun.
But hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Empire Records.
Okay.
10 Things I Hate About You. Jawbreakers.
The Mask.
That was a good one.
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, Dumb and Dumber.
Men in Black. Rush Hour. Jurassic Park. Right?
Oh, the first Saw.
Was that the first song?
Clueless.
Clueless?
Yeah.
Kyle last night said he likes Small Soldiers. No? I like that one. It's good. All right.
Oh,
Well,
Mallrats.
Mallrats, Clerks.
Yeah.
Halloween H2O.
Okay, this show's not about us.
All right.
It's about you guys.
Oh, they're all giving their favorite '90s movies.
Yeah.
Michael Ferris says Pulp Fiction.
That's a good one.
That is
That's
a good one. Too Little, Too Big says Bestie, cannot wait to see this show. Chris as a ghost cannot be more perfect. Fave 90s is Good Will Hunting.
Aw.
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting with Robin Williams.
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs. Let's see. Romeo and Juliet. You don't like that one. It's
I
with
didn't like that one.
it's with Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's the one you like.
John Leguizamo.
That's because you like him.
That's because I like Mario, Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Too Little, Too Big says Pretty Woman.
Oh yeah.
Pretty Woman?
Oh.
My mom liked that one. I was trying to see the other ones here.
Great movie.
Scary movie.
That's
That was
2000.
2000 though. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
What about How I Married an Ex-Murderer? I Married an Ex-Murderer.
Yes. That's one of my favorites. Sorry.
Make
them watch it all the time. That was one of our date movies when we first started dating.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So we are almost at the 1 hour mark. How quick did that go by? Was that crazy or what?
Yeah.
Christopher Lee Jansen. We're going to start with you. Is there anything that we should have mentioned or anything that you wanted to talk about that we didn't get a chance to talk about? I know we didn't get a chance to talk about a whole lot of things tonight. Is there something like important that we should cover?
I think we hit the pretty major things. I mean, we talked about my books. We talked about the ghost roll, my board. I've potentially got my own tarot deck coming out.
Cool.
So
I've got my hands in everything.
I like a tarot deck.
So once people see the show, they're gonna say, "Hey, I want that Ouija board. How do I get one of those?" And they might not realize. We mentioned it now, but they, without seeing this, they might not realize that they can actually get their hands on one. So where can they go to get that?
They can order it directly from my page or from Creepy Crates if they go to the Creepy Crates website.
So when you say your page, you mean your Facebook profile. So if they just look up Christopher Lee Jansen on Facebook, they can go to your profile and you'll have a link
right there to the board.
How cool is that? Do you autograph boards for people?
I would. It's actually got my signature engraved right into it. It's got my Paranormal Medium logo and my signature. But yeah, I absolutely would autograph a board for someone.
That's pretty awesome. So if anybody wants an autographed Ouija board, and they are pretty cool. We got to see it.
I got the picture right here.
We do have a picture. She has a picture on her phone. I should have had one uploaded. Here, show.
Yeah.
Well, you're not showing it though. Look at this.
Go ahead and show it.
It's pretty cool.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's
so
pretty beautiful. I'm pretty happy with it.
I sent it off to Mary Kate.
And Mary Kate, are we allowed to say she's filming a trailer? Aren't they doing that commercial?
We are not sure if what they're going to be doing with it.
But they're doing something with it. Okay. Well,
they're
definitely doing something with it. So very cool. Get the Ouija board today from the link on Christopher Lee Jansen's Facebook profile page. Christopher Lee, if somebody wants you to be a part of their movie, web series, or other, are you open to that? What is the best way to get a hold of you, or what's the appropriate formal way to contact you?
I'm absolutely open to that. Just send me a private message through Facebook and I'll respond. I'm very open to that.
And then, of course, if they want to get a reading or something like that, are you open to that too?
Yep, absolutely. I mean, I do a lot of video work too. So if people aren't local, I do a lot of video work.
I want one.
You want one?
We'll plan it. We'll make it happen.
Very cool. Mandy Colman, is there anything that you wanted to talk about that we didn't talk about yet, Anything that you wanted to mention? You want to give a shout out to anybody?
You have to say it in character.
I'm still working on that Southern accent. I think Team got it better than I do. But no, nothing in particular. I'm just very thankful to be involved in this project. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We're super excited to have you. If somebody watches the show and they see your character and they're like, "Oh, I have this perfect part for her," would you be open to them contacting you about getting involved with their projects?
Yeah, most definitely.
What is the best way for them to get a hold of you?
You can just find me on Facebook. My name, Mandy Colman, Colman without an E. I'm also on Instagram. You just type in Mandy Colman. You can find me that way as well.
Very cool. Nancy Trejo, we are almost at the hour mark. We're going to have a little fun. But first, we want to know, is there anything that you wanted to talk about that we didn't talk about tonight?
I don't think so. I mean, being that this is so new to me, I'm going to learn as we go. Just guess to tell people to watch out. You might see more of me in the future or hear me, depending on what role I have.
Very cool. And so if I mean, you're clearly you like horror stuff and you were open to voicing Echo the Tarantula and Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate, which is in demand on Indiegogo. Get your perks today. But if somebody wanted you to voice a character for their show, would you be open to doing that?
Definitely. And my favorite, just so people know, is clowns. I want to be in something and be a clown. So
putting it out there into the universe. If anyone's working on clown stuff, Nancy Trejo is at least interested in getting some details there. And then what's the best way for them to contact you?
I am on Facebook, just under my name, Nancy Trejo. Or you can find me on Instagram. I am itgirl_original.
Very cool. And of course, Tasha Walker-Carroll. You have a bunch of projects. I'm sure we didn't get to cover everything. Yes. Is there something that you wanted to go over that we didn't get a chance to talk about tonight?
Well, I just have a lot of projects coming up. So if you want to keep up with me on Facebook, it's Tasha Walker-Carroll. And if anyone wants any roles, to contact me at actingup@gmail.com. So that's actingup@gmail.com.
Very cool.
Yeah, and especially if it's an emotionally draining role. I am Meisner trained, and I really love, my favorite roles is to play like crying or really angry. I can do that.
She's like, please.
Mandy, before I fire off all the fun questions.
Yeah, like really, because, you know, I don't.
Go ahead, Tasha.
So like, you know, I played some happy roles and like really, really sweet, but I mean,
we're losing her.
We are losing
her. We're losing her.
That's why I couldn't hear
her. The ones I love the most are really.
Uh-oh.
I think she's saying.
My internet was circling there.
Oh, okay, there she is. So you're saying that you're a very sweet person, but you like the emotional roles, and that you've been trained to kind of do those roles, and that's what you're most interested in.
I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
I think you said. I think you said you're a very sweet person, but you enjoy the emotional roles, and that's sort of where your training brought you, that you like doing those kinds of roles.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say I was a sweet person, but I said I played some sweet, you know, people.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Like, don't use it.
Very cool. So if anybody has an emotional role, reach out to Tasha Walker-Carroll. She's very easy to get along with and very professional.
Yeah.
And we're breaking up. The connection is breaking up a little bit tonight, but you can find her on Acting.
Yeah, it's been raining.
Out.
So.
Okay. All right. All right. Anything you want
Acting
to talk
up and
about
acting
before
out.
Acting up and acting out. That's what it was.
I'm really excited to work with Tasha, as I am with everybody. Her character is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting, and I really can't wait to see what she brings to the role. And she's been collaborating behind the scenes with me because she's going to have a custom costume. Her wardrobe
For it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited for Echo the Tarantula and Hattie the Headless Bull Rider and Christopher Lee Jansen as a ghost. That's pretty cool. All right, let me fire off some questions. We have about we'll stretch it. We'll say like 10 or so minutes. I don't know. All right.
Yeah, he likes
Christopher, we got to know. Everybody's been sending in questions all week. They want answers. And now that we have you here, you can finally give us the rundown. Which one is better, Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Do you like the new ones or do you prefer the originals?
I enjoy the new ones, but I prefer the originals. So yes, that would be a yes.
Very cool. So we have one person in Killer Pizza. Al Burke was in Star Trek Enterprise. And then we have Walter Phelan, who was Dr. Satan in House of a Thousand Corpses, but he also worked on The Mandalorian and Ahsoka. So we have like Star Wars and Star Trek people.
He worked on more sets for the movies too.
Oh, okay. So yeah, could have went either way. All right, so Star Wars. Mandy Colman, Batman or Spider-Man?
Oh, Batman.
Okay, so now that we have Mandy Colman here, we have to get the final answer. We've asked this 37 other times, but tonight's the real answer, okay? Mandy, who was the best Batman?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, yeah, that's fair enough. All right, Nancy Trejo, what is the best Quentin Tarantino movie?
Oh, shoot. Didn't he do Pulp Fiction?
He did do Pulp Fiction, yeah.
That's my answer.
Okay. That's a good one. It's a good answer. Tasha Walker-Carroll, what is your favorite movie score or soundtrack? I don't know if she can hear me. I think we lost her. Christopher Lee Jansen, cats or dogs?
Oh, well, we've got both, but my answer's dogs.
Dogs? What kind of dogs do you have?
2 Boston Terriers, Zeke and Charles.
I love
Zeke and Charles.
I mean, I don't know what you would say. It's horror. The Lost Boys.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be horror.
The original, the first one.
The Lost Boys, she said.
She just likes the guy in the saxophone.
Yeah, her internet's bad tonight. It's cutting out. All right. So what else we got? Mandy Colman, favorite theme park ride?
Roller coaster.
Do you have a particular roller coaster?
Honestly, I can't even remember the name of it, but I used to live down in the Tampa Bay area in Florida, and I went to Busch Gardens, so I used to jump on all of their major roller coasters. So,
do you remember the roller coaster rides there? No.
No.
All right, roller coaster, Busch Gardens. Nancy Trejo, favorite pinball machine?
Oh my gosh, I've never played pinball.
Never played pinball?
I have not.
Oh my god!
I've seen machines, but I've never actually.
That's it. Get her off the screen.
She said,
I know.
I've seen them.
That's fine.
All right. What else do we have?
We have a museum around the corner from us. It's a Strong Museum of Play, and they have a whole section that's dedicated to pinball machines.
They have
I'm a big fan of them because when I was really little, my dad brought one home from a junkyard. He fixed it up and everything, so we had this big pinball machine in our house that I would sit and play every night.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Hound
very
Bites
cool.
with Mary Kate is in demand on Indiegogo. There are all kinds of perks available for our campaign backers, including fun ways to get involved in the show. You can get official producer credits, custom merchandise, and so much more. And get your music featured in an episode if you're a musician. All kinds of things. There's something available for everybody. Check it out. Donate today and join the family. It's a lot of fun. Everybody involved is very supportive and excited to work on it, and we're all just having fun, I think, getting ready to film here. We're doing 12 episodes total, and if you missed out on the first episode, don't feel too bad because we have a lot more coming up. We have all new cast members that are going to show up in the later episodes, such as Tasha Walker-Carroll's character, and I think Christopher Lee Jansen's character is coming up later as well.
No, he's in the first episode.
Oh, he is in the first one?
Yes.
How cool is that? You can catch him in the first episode. So yeah, join us through Indiegogo. If you're unable to donate, help us out by sharing the link, because the more eyes we get on the project, the better. All of the funds are going to go towards upgrading equipment and maybe getting more props and things for later episodes. So help us out. The merchandise for that one ships pretty quickly. You don't have to wait too long. The first order just went out. All the shirts and hats that were ordered by campaign backers were just shipped. So if you're watching this live right now, like you should be, then your stuff should be there probably by tomorrow. And if you're watching this like the day after it aired, which would be tomorrow, which I don't want to, Thursday. If you're watching this Thursday, then the shirts are probably already at your house. But if you haven't gotten a shirt yet, then just go to Indiegogo and pick one up, and we'll ship it out pretty soon. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Christopher Lee Jansen, we have to have you guys all back on sometime in the future. Maybe after we start filming some episodes, we'll get them back on together, and we'll mix it up and do like different cast members and stuff.
That way they can talk about their experiences and they don't have to hold too much back because of the NBA.
Fair enough. So just so you know, the episodes will air online. We'll be able to share links for those for all the viewers so that you guys can see the show out there. But if you like physical media, you can also pre-order a DVD from the Indiegogo campaign. It'll have all the episodes available there. It is starring Mary Kate Bashins, Mary Kate, as the horror host of the show, Beatrice Bupley, and of course Christopher Lee Jansen and Tasha Walker-Carroll and Nancy Trejo, and of course Mandy Colman. How cool is that?
What about you?
I'll be in it too. I'm Rufus. I'm doing a werewolf puppet character. I call him a werepuppet. He's Mary Kate's sidekick, and doing the puppet and voicing him, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty fun. It is pretty cool.
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We'll have you all back on soon. We appreciate everything that you guys are doing for the show. We love working on it with you guys, and we will talk to you all soon.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Oops, what was that? How cool was that? We had the cast from Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate on with us.
That was cool.
Those people are pretty cool, I think. It's going to be pretty exciting seeing how they all come together in episode 1 of Horror Hound Bites with Mary
throwing
Kate.
them all in there, you know, like a big
Throwing them in?
salad.
Like a salad?
It's like a salad.
Like a big salad.
A big
There are a lot of
salad.
characters. There are lots of characters, and everybody involved is doing something different to get it to get ready to start filming. It's pretty cool. We have I'm doing a puppet. A lot of people are doing their voice roles. People are doing custom wardrobes and all kinds of things. You know, the thing that we didn't mention is that all of the roles for this show are all done remotely. So nobody's on set together. We're all filming at home, and then we're taking the footage and putting it together to create the show. Mandy's doing that part. I'm not, thank God. But if you're at home and you want to get involved,
Tell us how you really feel.
if you're at home and you want to get involved with a project where you don't have to worry about traveling, leaving the kids at home, finding a pet sitter, quitting your job, and all that stuff, this is a good option because you can get a very big role without having to leave the house. You can film yourself at home and then send the footage in and be a big part of the show.
And I create magic with it.
And of course, we have voice roles and things for all of the campaigns that we do. But with this one in particular, we have these larger voice roles, which I think was something that there was a demand for that we weren't fulfilling with the other campaigns. So with this one, we've really stepped it up for those voice actors and
and
remote
they love it.
actors. Yeah, and
Quite a
everybody's
huge
having fun.
response with that.
So check it out today. It's on Indiegogo. All right, I told you guys, wait till the end because we have a very special announcement. This is what I want to tell you. We have a movie that we're working on. It's called Boredom and Bloodshed. We previously put out a campaign. It was our round 1 campaign. We were able to raise some money with that, and we have a fun cast attached to the project. But now we're doing our second round campaign. It's a second chance campaign for anybody that wants to join the cast. Get yourself a producer credit, an acting credit, a voice role, or whatever, starting May 2nd on Indiegogo. Join us Friday, May 2nd at midnight when the second round campaign for Boredom and Bloodshed goes live on Indiegogo with all new perks, all new opportunities, and more. This is your chance to get involved. So this will be like our big kind of summer project, right? Boredom and Bloodshed. So anybody that's looking for something fun to do over the summer, this is it. We're filming in upstate New York, in the Rochester and surrounding area. We have a ton of cool people attached to it, like Christian Bester, aka Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th Blood Loss. Is Mary Kate doing something? Mary Kate's attached to it too, right?
She's going to be doing the horror hosting.
She is? Is Rufus going to be in it?
No, Rufus is going to be in it.
It's just Mary Kate?
Rufus can be in it.
All right, Mary Kate's going to be in it.
But she's just going to be in the very beginning, not part of the movie.
She's the horror host. Okay, so Mary Kate.
Because we have a horror host in the movie.
Okay, can I finish now? So we have Christian Bester from Law and Order, FBI, Friday the 13th Blood Loss, Mark Brubaker from HBO's Gilded Age, Mary Kate, Nick Andrews from Friday the 13th Blood Loss, Cameron Jewell from Friday the 13th Blood Loss, and a bunch of other cool people. Sammy Imhoff, Richard Tupper, and a bunch of other cool people. If you're looking for a fun project to get involved with so that you can film and stay active and busy over the summer, Boredom and Bloodshed goes live. Put it on your calendar. May 2nd at midnight. We have a very special perk opportunity that's coming. We'll announce that soon. Keep your eyes open for it. And that's about it, right?
That is about it.
That is about it. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you next week when we're back. Same bat time, same bat channel with Lucas Wayne from the Horror Hound Bites Mary Kate and all the other cool stuff he does. And Bobby Butler from Desert Fiends 2. Lisa and Killer Pizza, of course. And Lisa Kinser from Killer Pizza and Desert Fiends 2. And Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate.
Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys had fun. We'll see you next time. Yeah, just real quick. Michael says, have a great evening. Thank you, Michael. Robert Lloyd says, hi. Hi, Robert. Robert made music for us for Friday the 13th Blood Loss. He also just got picked up by a very special company today. Congratulations, Robert Lloyd.
Congratulations.
Thank you all so much. We'll see you next time. Goodbye for real this time.
Good night, everyone.